everyone, my name's Amy and welcome to my booktube channel. Today is going to be my second ever monthly wrap-up. I totally skipped September because it was a very busy month, but today I'm going to do my October wrap-up for you guys. So I'm going to talk about briefly what I purchased and also what I read. So let's get started. For this month's book haul, I obviously purchased from Book Outlet. Again, you can tell by the giant stack of books in front of me. Book Outlet had a really awesome sale and I went crazy as I always do. Got a really good mix of contemporary novels, adult fiction, some memoirs, and some young adult fiction. Oh, a classic in there too for Mrs. Dalloway. I'm pretty excited about this little penguin classic edition right here. The one that I think I am most excited for is probably The Star-Touched Queen. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't got to read it yet. In addition, I got some books from Amazon and Barnes & Noble. This one I actually bought in person, which doesn't happen as much as I'd like it to these days, so I'm pretty excited to start this one. And then The Foxhole Court, I have seen a lot about it on Tumblr, so I'm excited to check it out for myself. Then, of course, I do subscribe to a couple book crates, as I've mentioned before. This month, Book Outlet provided us with Wild Beauty. This is an OutCrate exclusive cover, so that's pretty cool. I've been hearing only good things about this book, so I'm really excited to dive in. Additionally, LitJoy included a book called The Last Namsara, which is a young adult fantasy novel, and they included this cute little complete book of dragons from How to Train Your Dragon that I thought was kind of an adorable addition to their crate this month. And then finally I made a couple purchases from Book Outlet. The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. I bought this one just because I loved her first collection of poetry, and I just happened to realize it was the release date when I was placing my order. And then I bought Body Positive Power by Megan Jane Crabb. She is a body positive Instagram blogger. She does some really cool stuff under the tag Body Posy Panda if you haven't checked her out. And this book's only available in the UK, which is why I bought it on Book Depository. And then I specifically bought the UK version of Warcross because it has a really pretty rainbow cover, and I am not sorry about that. It came with my other purchases, and I'm excited about the rainbow cover, so... So, for October's reading, I read 4 books this month, which is pretty respectable. The first two that I want to talk about are The Waterworks and Andrew's Brain by E.L. Doctorow. I took a whole class on E.L. Doctorow this semester. We read 4 of his novels, and after reading 4 of his novels, I can say that I'm not really a big fan. He's a little bit too postmodernist for me, kind of really highbrow intellectual stuff with very ambiguous, possibly even meaningless endings, in my opinion, of a lot of his literature. This is especially possibly true of Andrew's Brain. The Waterworks was better. The Waterworks actually had, like, you know, a classic plot and used traditional stylistic forms that I was more of a fan of. So The Waterworks was actually pretty good. But the other 3 that we read, the other ones that we read were City of God and Ragtime. Ragtime was fine. City of God, I couldn't even get through it. So I think I can safely say that I'm not a huge E.L. Doctorow fan. I might give him another shot, but thus far he is not my cup of tea. In addition to that, I read 2 books for a readathon hosted by Books and Cookies over on Tumblr. One of the books that I read was The Raven Boys. I have been looking forward to reading this one forever, and it did not disappoint. It was a pretty strong start to the series, and I'm excited to read the next book. I'm really big into character-driven novels, and I think that The Raven Boys certainly qualifies, so I'm interested to see how the series goes. And then, of course, I snagged Turtles All the Way Down by John Green and had to read it right away. It was pretty good. Definitely not my favorite John Green novel. I appreciated the attempt and that he tried to tackle a very difficult topic of mental illness, especially mental illness in teenagers. And I did appreciate it, but I definitely did have some problems with it. I don't want to give you guys a full review for spoilers, because I'm sure a lot of you haven't had a chance to read this one yet because it just came out. But yeah, if you guys have any opinions on it, let me know in the comment section below because I'm kind of interested in talking about it. So that's my October wrap-up. Not too bad of a book haul this month. Most of them did come in my book crates or that one Book Outlet purchase that was a really, really good deal. I got some of those books for $2. If you guys have not checked out Book Outlet yet, you definitely should. And a pretty respectable month for reading, especially considering I was still in school. Exciting thing is, for the next 2 months, I don't have any classes at all, so I'm excited to see how much I can read while just reading for fun. And I will let you guys know how I do in the November wrap-up video, so see you soon. Bye!